the speech. Thank you so much. We'll be checking in momentarily. Our Washington Bureau reporter, Samantha-Jo, she caught up with a couple of local lawmakers, Congressman Darren Soto and Ross Spano, who shared what they're going to be listening for tonight. Here's a sneak peek of their exclusive interviews with us. Let's start now with Congressman Spano.
I'd love to hear, more about what he's going to do to help and support families, including keeping this economy going, at the rate it's headed, and, making our middle class tax cuts permanent. I'd love to see that. I'd love to hear him talk about potentially what we can do to encourage and incentivize states to provide more school choice options for parents and kids. I'd love to hear him talk about infrastructure. I know that's an important issue for him as well as it is for me, as now a member of the Transportation and Infrastructure Committee, and being a representative of a member from that represents, the area from Tampa to Orlando, which, as we both know, is one of the largest growing areas in the entire country. I'd love to hear him talk about that. I want to hear him talk about, this may seem like old news to many, but it's not to me, about freedom, liberty. Freedom is always a new idea, and we've got to aggressively fight to protect it. And so I want to hear him talk about what we can do to defend fundamental liberty, religious liberty, fundamental rights under the Second Amendment, rights to life. There are some things that have happened recently, unfortunately, that have discouraged me a little bit about kind of a growing culture of death, it seems to me. So I'd love to hear him talk about that. There's a lot to talk about, but those are some of the issues that I think he will talk about, and hopefully we'll hear from him.
There you have it, Republican Congressman Ross Spano, all very